Dozens of loved ones and friends gather to remember Lene'a Brown, the 17-year-old who was killed in a shooting in Casper earlier this month. As Your Wyoming Link's Julia Conti tells us, the community is honoring her life, just as they try to make sense of her tragic death.
The Casper community continues to grieve the sudden and tragic loss of Lene'a Brown. Not even 5 weeks after the fatal stabbing of 8th grade boy, Maher Jr., Casper residents are left with concerns of our community spiraling into a cycle of violence and are banding together in support of the victims' families. We spoke with Jim. He lives in the neighborhood where Lene'a was murdered. Jim believes this influx in violence is somewhat related to parent negligence and kids having too much time on their hands. He tells us about when his nephews were growing up.
I don't know what's going on with the kids these days. The gamut of stuff going on. Of course, social media, sister and her husband, they kept him busy. He didn't have a time to get in trouble.
Lene'a's family hope her tragic death can act as a catalyst for change among young people in Casper. Her loved ones gathered solemnly for a celebration of her life at the Isaac Walton Lodge on the Fort Casper grounds to remember her. The ceremony was held by a river as an homage to her Arapaho culture. As a slideshow of Lene'a's short but very full life played before the audience, bouts of laughter interspersed with pained and breathless sobs filled the room. There will be a candlelight vigil held in Lene'a's honor at David Street Station this Saturday evening at 7:30. Members of the community have planned a raffle to help raise money for Lene'a's family and are making stickers and decals with teddy bears because of her deep love for animals. Lene'a's favorite color, red, has become a symbol of remembrance for her. Advocacy groups Enough is Enough and Wyoming Residents Against Teen Violence have planned a walkout protest for Tuesday in an effort to make a point to the school district about what they feel is a rapidly growing culture of rampant violence in our town. Jim tells us he's been in Casper for 15 years and has never seen anything like these recent tragedies.
Oh, and it's extreme violence. And where does that come from?
The suspect in Lene'a's shooting death, Evan Castaner, is set for a preliminary hearing Thursday. Julia Conti, Your Wyoming Link, Casper.